So friends, in our previous tutorial, we actually saw the demonstration of the algorithm to reverse a string using a stack. Now in this tutorial, we will actually code the algorithm and test the working of it. So here I have created one class by name string reverse, and inside this class, I will create one static method which will return a string and whose name would be reverse. Now this reverse method will take in a string which we actually want to reverse. So friends, in our previous tutorial we discussed how we can reverse a string using a stack. So here we will create an instance of stack, and this stack will hold the character type elements. We'll name it as stack. And we will import it from java.util package. In the next step, what we do is, as we are given this string, we will first convert it into character array. We'll give name as chars, and we'll call toCharArray method of string class, which will actually convert this string into a character array and will assign it to this chars array. Now we'll simply iterate over this char array one by one, and then we'll simply push the character into the stack. So stack dot push. So whatever the string we have passed, this for loop will iterate each and every character of this string and it will push it onto the stack. So in the next step, we'll again create a for loop. Now this for loop will iterate from value I equal to 0 to I less than string's length, and inside this for loop what we'll simply do is we will pop the elements from stack and we will assign it to chars array at the respective index from 0 to string length -1. So friends, as we know that stack is a LIFO data structure, so the element which is inserted last will be the first to be popped out. So as we have inserted all the character elements one by one into the stack, so now when we'll pop it out, it will be coming out in the reverse order, and then we are simply storing it into the chars array, and finally we'll simply return a new string by providing this chars array into its constructor. So after this method gets executed, whatever the string we have passed, the character inside this string gets reversed. So in the main method, let's test the working of this code. So first we'll create a string. We'll give it a value as ABCD, which we actually discussed in the slide, and then we'll simply print this string on the console. So this would be before reverse, and then we'll print the string after reverse. So we'll simply call the reverse method and pass the string to it. So whatever the value will be returned from this reverse method, it will be printed on the console. So let's run this code. So friends, here you can see before reversing the string it was ABCD, and after reversing the string it became DCBA. So friends, in this tutorial we saw the algorithm to reverse a string using a stack in Java. I hope you liked this video. Thanks, have a nice day.